I'm so sorry, guys. It's broken. Darn it. I didn't think it'd be that bad. All right. Let's see. Where are the comments? Oh, I'm really sorry, guys. It's like I'm looking at all these Whoa! Oh, the comments broke. Oh wait, and wow, that's a lot of comments. A huge influx of comments. 2 dislikes already. Oh come on, guys, that's just mean. Ugh. Well, All right, well, this is another live unscripted. If you want to know what happened to the last one, it was ready to be. My last live unscripted was ready to be. It was ready to be uploaded and be saved for your guys' viewing pleasure, but unfortunately, that was right around the time when Shout Factory did those claims on me. So, yeah, and they kind of removed my limit, and that I do believe that thing was about it was about an hour long. Yeah, it was an hour long. And yeah, so that thing's gone, so I can't find it. All right. All right. So let's see. So yeah. I was trying to do the whole intro thing just to do that, but I accidentally broke it. All right. Wow, these comments are going really, really, really fast. Oh, okay, this question comes from a user named WC the Secret. How's Google Plus comments for ya, Joshy boy? Hey, only my sister can call me Joshy, okay? All right, the Google Plus. Well, let me start off with the positives of the new Google Plus layout. Yeah, all right. The positives. I'm liking the new threaded comment system. It keeps everything organized. You can just it's never no more click on show comment to go on an adventure. You can just click on a comment to just see a discussion. I think that's a really great idea. And the expand a comment. There's now no longer any character limit, which I think is awesome. And I think you can post pictures. Can you post pictures? Well, if you can, that's pretty cool. And now let's see the things that I'm a little bit meh about. What am I meh about? Oh yeah, what I'm meh about is the Google Plus integration. Now, the whole Google Plus integration, okay, I'm kind of just indifferent on that. It's Google. I'm still not going to use Google Plus. I barely use Facebook. I don't think I even use Facebook. And Skype is better than whatever that Hangout thing you do because I can actually connect to the person I want to talk to. So, yeah, it's trying to force Google Plus down my throat. I'm still not going to bite. And let's get to the things that I'm not too happy about. Being able to view comments. That is a pain. One thing I liked about the old comment system was being able to essentially look at comments as soon as they happen and view my most recent comments all the time. Now, you can do that on a desktop, but on mobile, I cannot. And that is very frustrating, because I'm away from my computer for most of the day, and lately I've been on a lot of bus trips because of birthday ball season. And it's really frustrating for me to have to wait until I get back to view all the comments. It's like, I like being able to view the comments on the go. I can't view new comments as they come on the go, and that's very frustrating. And speaking of which, I can't even watch videos on the go from my iPad. I can't watch videos on the go from on the mobile YouTube. Google, you kind of need to fix that. And I think it only works on embedded videos. That's the problem. Yeah, it's embedded videos that's the problem. You need to fix that, Google. That's pretty important. And let's see, one other thing I'm not. Oh yeah. Yeah, a couple of people told me that comment review is a good thing, and that they like to do it. It keeps their comment section nice and clean. I personally don't like to do that because, well, it's a hassle, and I just don't have time for it. And also, I hold the belief that unless you're being intentionally malicious, spiteful, or hating, that you can say whatever you want. I don't like to be over policing of my comment section, because hey, I'm a believer in free speech. But and now it's kind of forcing me to do it, and I don't like to have to do that, because some of the comments that Google automatically marks as spam is not spam, and some of the comments that they let through are spam. Google, you need to get this fixed. If you're going to force me to use something, make sure that something is actually useful. There are so many comments on my videos that I have to review and fix now because Google screwed it up. It's like there's all these nice comments. There's all these nice comments about me, giving me constructive criticism that were flagged as spam, and I don't know why. Some of them containing the word Jesus, as if you've been following my tweets. Yeah, just saying the word Jesus automatically gets you flagged as spam. Odd. So yeah, that's basically how I feel about Google Plus. It's like sure the threaded comments are okay. The Google Plus integration I can ignore, but it really needs to work on fixing the convenience, and it needs to sort out that spam filter. Alright, so let's look at some of these other questions. Alright, thank you, Justin S. That's a very nice compliment. Okay, here's one. This question comes from our user named Headhunter417. Josh, I have a question I've been really wanting to ask. What is your opinion on Dark Souls? Dark Souls. Dark Souls. I don't remember when it was when I said that I didn't like. I think it was in a previous Unscripted when I said I didn't like my hand being held. When was that? What did I say that about? I forget. But I noticed that a lot of comments in that. Video pointed me towards Dark Souls and how it doesn't hold my hand at all. I didn't like Dark Souls. I'm sorry. I don't like Dark Souls. I can see why other people like it. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying it's a bad game, but it's just, oh my gosh. I don't have the patience for that game. I can barely see how people had the patience for that game. Seriously, how do you guys play that game and not getting frustrated by just memorizing the attack patterns and just going back and how do you guys have the tolerance for that? How do you guys do that? I don't get it. It's like the music's nice, the story is, I don't know, I didn't get past the second level because I was so bored, but I don't know, it's like Dark Souls, not for me. Don't just take my opinion with a grain of salt. Alright, return to newest comments, and Have you played the new Phoenix Wright game? Have you played the new Phoenix Wright game? Have you played the new Phoenix Wright game? No. No, I have not played the new Phoenix Wright game. Alright, let's see. What else are we... Wow, there's a lot of Phoenix Wright questions in here. Let's see, what do I think of the Internet Explorer anime? Goo Bomber, there's a Internet Explorer anime? What is this? What is this? Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Are you serious? I'm guessing that's a spam guard. No, no, no. No, 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 no. Okay. No. Oh my gosh. That is hilarious. Oh, seriously. Internet Explorer, you are trying way too hard to get people to come back to you. I'm still only gonna use you when Chrome crashes or something. Just, wow. That is hilarious. Oh. Alright, where's, let's go back to the newest comments. Come on, where is it? All right. All right. Let's see some questions. It's like, could you actually, guys, ask me some questions instead of what? Okay, you guys can comment on my reactions. It's just. All right. Do I plan on making a? Okay, this question comes from a username Master TP10. Master Toilet Paper 10. Oh, it's Master Top 10. Oh, I gotcha. Do you plan on doing a favorite list for XY? If not, favorite Pokemon introduced in XY. Similarly, favorite Mega Evolution, assuming you're not making a list on that. No, I do not plan on doing a favorites list for Pokemon in X and Y because, well, yeah, let's be honest. Well, really, none of them really made it onto my favorites list. Yeah, even the new Fire Psychic Delphox. I don't know. I just didn't like the design too much. It's favorite Pokemon introduced in X and Y. If you had to force me to choose, I'd have to pick Braixen, mainly because I like the design and it's still pseudo Fire Psychic, but it still didn't make the list too much because it's like, oh my gosh, it's another friggin' fetishized Pokemon. Ugh. Why? It's like, internet. Why do you have to fetishize all the Pokemon I like? Stop it! Alright, favorite Mega Evolution. It's kind of a cross between, I don't know, it's a tie between, Mega Houndoom and Mega Banette. Because both those Mega Evolutions look really cool. It's a Actually, yeah, my favorite Mega Evolution's Mega Banette. Mega Banette just looks really, really awesome. And it's this was pointed out to me recently, but have you noticed that Mega Banette's claws kind of looks like the D Reaper? Just saying. Alright. Alright. Ah, stop it. Alright, what other questions? WC the Secret asks, do you watch wrestling Joshikins? No nicknames. No nicknames. Ever. And no, I don't watch wrestling. It's stupid. Alright, wow, everyone really likes commenting on the redness of my face. Is that really all you guys care about? Where are some questions? I want to see some questions. Yes, I know, it's funny, but... Alright, okay, this question comes from a user named H Spirit of Vengeance. Hi. What are some of your favorite heavy metal bands? Well, I'm a big fan of Metallica. It's my dad introduced me to Metallica, and I've loved them ever since. I'm also into Disturbed, a little bit of Godsmack. Let's see. I'm not sure if Black Sabbath qualifies as heavy metal, maybe just regular metal. Yeah. I'm not too much of a fan of Dragon Force. They're kind of a power metal band, not really a heavy metal band. I would like to... should I tell you guys this? Whatever. It's not like I haven't painted enough targets on myself anyways. Alright, guys. There's a certain popular band out there that everyone likes that I don't like. AC/DC. Yep. AC/DC. I cannot stand their music. I can't stand any of their songs. I can't stand their lead singer. I can't stand their instrumentation. I can't stand their melody lines. I can't stand their lyrics. I just cannot stand AC/DC. I haven't heard a single song of theirs that I've liked. So it's I like other popular metal bands, but I don't know why AC/DC just doesn't do it for me. Let's see. Questions. Alright, okay, this question comes from a user named Camerinian. What denomination of Christian are you? To be honest, I'm not entirely sure. If I do have a if my beliefs are in a denomination, I don't know about it. But if you had to classify me into something, I'd have to say I'm a Baptist, maybe? I'm not sure. It's the closest big denomination to what I believe. Alright. Alright, so this question comes from a user named Wonky Womp. Any thoughts on Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon? Oh man, I am loving this game. Oh Luigi, you're so funny. Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon has really kept me company on a lot of the long bus trips that we've been having. Oh my gosh. Luigi's hilarious. It's like the gameplay in that game is really, really good. The puzzles are very, very good. It's like I like all the little treasure hunting. One thing I both love and hate about it, I'm one of those types of gamers that refuses to proceed until I've completed 100% of a level. So yeah, Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, I could not stop, and I would restart that level until I got, and I would restart that level if I didn't get 100% synchronization. Super Mario 3D Land, I would not leave any level until I got all three coins. Yes, I'm one of those freaks like that. I don't know, it's like neat. It's like everything must be neat and tidy. So yeah, it's Luigi's Mansion. It's a game really catered to me. One thing I didn't like, I think so far the only thing I really don't like about Dark Moon is the ice boss. That boss was. I was pretty ticked off at that boss. How I was killed because of a glitch. I was pretty fuming mad. I don't know. I have a little less patience for games nowadays because I hold them to such a high standard now, and and just losing to that ice boss right before I was gonna beat it because of a glitch, that was not fun. Alright, this question comes from a user named HiDude5th. Favorite TF2 map? Dust Bowl. Yeah, I know that's a lame answer, but really, it's the only map I play. It's like, I tried getting into the other maps, I just can't. It's like, it's Dust Bowl all the way for me. Alright. What is my favorite game overall? Guys, I've already answered this question like a billion times. It's Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Let's see. Okay, this question comes from a user named Smashcom. Are you excited for the Doctor Who 50th anniversary? Okay, about that. I kind of need to catch up. The thing is I've only seen all the Doctor Who up until what's available on Netflix. So I'm kind of going to be avoiding that. Yeah, I know that sounds really terrible of me, but I know it sounds really terrible of me to try to intentionally avoid that thing, but oh my gosh. I really need to catch up, and I really don't know any other ways of getting my hands on Doctor Who. And being able to catch up. It's like I'm excited for it, but I can't help but feel that this is a little too fan servicey. It's like, yeah, it's David Tennant he's a good doctor, but he's definitely not my favorite. That honor goes to Eccleston. Why isn't Eccleston in it? I want Eccleston too. He was a good doctor. He's my favorite doctor. Alright. Ooh, here's a good question. Mr. Kulix77 asks, what are your current thoughts on Pokemon Origins? Well, I think it actually kind of sucks. Pokemon Origins, as an anime, as a standalone anime, Pokemon Origins is terrible. As fan service, as a companion to the new game, to the new Pokemon games, and even the old Pokemon games, it's fine. But as a standalone anime, it just breaks so many rules. It glances over so much stuff. It glances over so much plot. It focuses on things that shouldn't be. It focuses on things that shouldn't be focused on. It basically the biggest flaw is that it just jumps all over the place, and it doesn't explain things too well, and there's also the fact that Naruto voiced the main character. I'm just watching this. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's Naruto. all in all, it was a nice, distracting little bit of fan service. The animation was spectacular in that, though, I gotta say. And I hear that the new Pokemon anime is using that same animation crew. Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, it was cool, but yeah, it's like if anyone's thinking it's as a standalone better than the older show than the actual show, I'm gonna have to disagree. Okay, this question comes from a user named BassSinger313. Are you planning on getting an Xbox One or a PlayStation 4? I'm planning on getting a PlayStation 4, but can't. It's kind of sold out where I am. Yeah. The thing is like I kind of had to work while that was going on, and I was having one of those 07 to 9 o'clock at night days, and yeah, it's sold out everywhere. So I'm just gonna have to wait about 3 or 4 more weeks for them to get another shipment in. Yeah, poor me. Wow, this comment section is really, really slow. Seriously. Alright, what do you think of Metal Gear Solid 5? Don't care. Have you ever heard of, SNK? No, I haven't. What is your most fun loadout in Team Fortress 2? Well, I'm gonna have to say that lately I've been having a lot of fun playing as the Scout. Playing as a Scout, it's really fun. It's really fun just to move fast. I've said that one of the superpowers that I've always wanted is super speed. And being able to play the Scout, yeah, that's a lot of fun. I like using a force of nature and a bonk to I like to backcap as a Scout. It doesn't always work, but when it works, I like to poke fun at everyone else on the server for being a noob. And this may seem a little bit weird, but my favorite melee weapon for the Scout is the Rap Assassin. Yeah, and which is pretty weird because that weapon actually made it onto Rabid Luigi's top 10 least favorite Team Fortress 2 weapons. But I really like the Rap Assassin. I mean, it's why I use that instead of the Sandman is because, well, the Sandman kind of decreases the Sandman kind of decreases your overall health, which I don't like, and I kind of like using my bonk. And I also like the little bleed effect because it chases people away. And I really like I've really grown to like the Force of Nature as a shotgun because it's like if I'm ever surprised against somebody, I can go, whoa, Force of Nature, bam, bam, push them away, and it allows me to run away. That's why I don't use the soda popper. So yeah. Alright, so let's have all these new comments load. Loading. Lots of comments. Loading. Alright. Is the Fire Emblem series a multiverse like Zelda? I think so. I'll have to ask Decker. He's the Fire Emblem buff. Okay, this question comes from username Sableizer. What headset are you using right now, and how much did it cost? This is one of those Turtle Beach sets. It's let me check the model. It's a PX21, and it costed me about $80. Paid for by you guys. Yeah, you guys Paid for either by your tax dollars or the ad revenue by you guys watching these videos. Take your pick. So you guys gave me this. Thank you. Let's say, okay, this question comes from username Mr. Colaman. Have you seen Attack on Titan? What do you think of it?
This is one of those Turtle Beach sets.
It has a cool intro song. That's it. Attack on Titan, I was bored. I was so freaking bored listening to this. I couldn't sympathize with any of the characters. I just couldn't get into it. It's like these characters were just so vapid, and I've just seen all of these characters before. I just couldn't watch it and stay interested. It's like I got about 10 minutes in and it's like, okay, I'm bored. I'm not gonna watch it. It's like I don't know whether it's a good anime or not. Don't take my word for it. I didn't finish it. All right. What are my thoughts on Shin Megami Tensei? Haven't played it. Have you played Persona? No. Do I read the comics by Mike Cage by Power? No. Favorite Animal Crossing character? Do I play Minecraft? No. Do I like Breaking Bad? Haven't watched. What's my opinion on the Star Wars Battlefront series? Like it. Alright. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? I'm very tempted to say the reference there, but I won't. Alright, it's an African or European swallow. Darn it! Alright. Alright, let's see these questions. Where did... This question comes from username Zodia195. Where did you get the idea for your kaboom at the end of your videos? Honestly, I don't know. I honestly don't know where I got the idea from. All right, so let's see what other questions we got here. Come on, move. Okay, this question comes from a user named The Autark. When are you going to answer for blowing up my house? I'm sorry, what? I don't really recall blowing up your house. I remember breaking into your house and destroying your refrigerator, but... Oh, no, that wasn't it. I'm sorry, you must be smoking crack or something, because I have no idea what you're talking about. Alright, let's see if there's any actual good questions on here. Thoughts on Assassin's Creed 4? I haven't played it. Okay, this question comes from a user named Random Gamer. Since I love fire, what is my least favorite element? I haven't really thought about that, actually. I suppose I could just go through every single basic element. Fire's obviously my favorite. Water's not too bad. Especially fire, like water and ice, if you can. Do you guys consider those separate elements? I don't know. Water's not bad. There's always some creative things that can be done with it. Ice is also pretty cool. Air is okay, I guess. Electricity. Electricity's pretty cool. Nature's always pretty awesome. I'm gonna have to say my least favorite element is Earth. I don't know I don't know why. I just don't think there's a lot of creative things that you can do with Earth. Compared to water, compared to fire, compared to air. Fire isn't an element, it's a chemical reaction. I know it's not an actual element. I'm talking about classical elements. It's... people. Alright, need to do some things. So, what's my opinion on League of Legends? League of Legends, yeah, about that. I'm kind of scared to play that because, the things I've heard about it, I've heard that the community there is not very noob friendly. It looks like something I would like, considering the differing playstyles. I've heard a lot about it, but I don't know. It's just the horror stories I've heard about League of Legends. I'm scared. I'm scared to touch it. And there's also the fact that I've also got other games that I'm planning on playing. It's like I recently went to GameStop and I got these games to finish. I got Silent Hill 2, Persona 4, Tekken 5, and Ico. I just got these games and I want to play them, but I'm a little too busy at the moment to try anything else. All right, next question. Let's see. Are you familiar with any of the Tales of JRPGs by Namco Bandai? Yes, I've played, Tales of Symphonia, and it was on my top 10 co-op games, in fact. Yeah. Alright. Let's see if we can find some other comments. Alright. Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask? Majora's Mask easily. I like the atmosphere better, and I like the gameplay better, and I like the fact that it's a little bit more challenging. Let's see. Ever played a bullet hell game? Yes, I played a bullet hell game. I played. What was it? Bug Princess. Remember that whole hardest boss ever? In the top 10 hardest bosses stuff. It's Bug Princess. I've talked about it before. Alright. What do you of the Wolf Among Us? Will you look of up? Can't grammar understand. Let's see. Are there any other good questions? Okay, this question comes from a user named Magani1996. Josh! What Pokemon did you use for your team in Pokemon X? No, I'm serious. That's how he wrote the comment. Let's see. I used Delphox, and I nicknamed it. Yes, I'm a nicknamer. I nickname all my Pokemon. I nicknamed my Delphox Vesuvius after the volcano that blew up Pompeii. Let's see. I also had a Raichu, which I nicknamed Blanca. Guess why? I had Lucario. I nicknamed Sun Tzu. You know, Art of War. Let's see. I got the. What else did I have? I also got the Venusaur, which I nicknamed Panacea. You know, the universal cure. What else did I have? I got the Yveltal, which I nicknamed Chernobog. It's a dark flying type. I also had a Gardevoir, which I nicknamed Celis after, you know. Yeah, I was tempted to nickname it Rosa. I was tempted to nickname it Rosa from Final Fantasy IV, but you know, it's just I was gonna battle with some people and they wouldn't get the reference. And let's see, what was the last Pokemon I had? Let's see, I had my Delphox, my Venusaur, my Raichu, my Lucario, my Yveltal. I completely forgot the last Pokemon that I had. I'll figure it out later. Where are the questions? Load questions, load questions, load questions. Alright, Comet Starlight asks, what's my favorite part of playing in a marching band? Well, honestly, it's the appreciation. It's like when you're walking down a street in a parade and you hear like hundreds of people. You hear like hundreds of people. Oh my gosh! It's the Marine Corps! And they're like screaming your name and cheering, and they're going like, "Thank you for your service! You rock! Woohoo!" And it's honestly a great feeling. Sometimes this job is stressful. Sometimes it gets really hard. But just to see that little kid just look up at you and just say, "Oh my gosh, you're a Marine. Can I shake your hand? Can I get a picture with you?" And to have that that Vietnam veteran or that World War II veteran just to walk up and shake their hand and have them say to you, "Thank you for your service." Oh my gosh, that is such a great feeling. Wow, this thing suddenly got sappy and sentimental. Back to crazy! Alright, load comments. Load. 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 Load! There we go. Okay, let's see. Wow. Alright, okay, this question comes from a user named Patrick Edwards. What is your favorite Disney movie? I don't know. It's kind of a tie between it's kind of a three-way tie between it's a three-way tie between Alice in Wonderland, Fantasia, and Hunchback of Notre Dame. I like Alice in Wonderland because, you know, it's zany, it's zany, it's weird. It's like the music's pretty great, and I love the animation in there. It's one of my favorites. And there's Fantasia. Good music, great animation. It's cheating. It's classic music set to great animation. How can I not like it? And there's also a Hunchback of Notre Dame. Friggin' love Hunchback of Notre Dame. I love the music. I love the story. I love how gutsy it was. It's like to tackle all this subject matter. It's like all that dark subject matter about. It got away with saying damnation. How do you get away? Eternal damnation. They got away with saying eternal damnation. Oh, gotta love Disney. I wish they had the cojones to do that kind of stuff. But for one thing I didn't like about that was the gargoyles. Yes, everyone hates the gargoyles. So do I. Alright. Have I ever played a game called L Sword? No, I've not. Never heard of it. Alright. Alright, Homestuck? I'm not even touching that can of worms. No, siree. Alright, Alright, let's see. Alright, I think this is going to be the last question. This question comes from a user named Hinaruto14. Gee, I wonder what shipping pair you like. From one Dynasty Warriors fan to another, which is your favorite faction in Dynasty Warriors? Wu, Wei, Shu, or Jin? That's honestly a difficult question to answer because, let's see, Wu really has all the coolest people. It's like they're all the fire people. It's like, yeah, it's like Wu has all the coolest people. Wei has the smartest people. No, Wei has a lot of the smartest people, and that's pretty. It's like I like intelligent, like military, like strategizing people, and so yeah, I kind of like them for that. Shu, on the other hand, I like their idealism. I like their morals. It's like it's kind of hard not to sympathize with them. Jin wins. Okay, they freaking win. It's like, how do you not like that? And besides, Jin also has my two favorite officers. It was Sima Zhao and Sima Yi. Those two are my favorite officers in Dynasty Warriors. It's like I like Sima Yi because it's like the mind shall vanquish the sword, and it's like, and I love how his catchphrase is imbecile. Imbecile! Imbecile! You're an imbecile! You're an imbecile! You're an imbecile! And, I like Sima Zhao because he and I are kind of alike in a lot of ways. It's, we both don't like a whole lot of responsibility, but we're more than willing to take it if we have to. And, we're both pretty easygoing in real life, and, I just relate to a lot of Sima Zhao's decisions as a leader. Okay, and I do suppose that I do suppose that's it. And what does this button do?
Cut!